Hi everyone, our journal from scratch again, and I'm going back to the one that I'm doing on a packaging. This one is on some cereal box. So before I start, I want to make some more painty papers. Most of the painty papers we've done in the last series, I've used them almost all, so I need to make more. Last time we've done the painty paper just by dragging paint with a plastic cord, and this one was with just a makeup sponge, smearing paint. Today I think I'm going to use some sponge in making painty papers. It's a cheap material, you can find it anywhere, so that's what I'm going to use. So yeah, a piece of SpongeBob is what I'm going to use today. I'm going to move this aside and I'll start by making some painty papers. Now I'm in the mood for some autumn leaves, so that's what I'm going to do today. I've already prepared here some colors. I've got three shades of green. I've got some yellow and orange and some reds, and just to have fun with it. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the name of the shade. You pick your own thing and just go to town with it. So here we go. And I can do one piece completely green. I can do hints of other colors. It's really up to you and what kind. I'm going to cut leaves out of the painty papers, so that's what I'm going with. But otherwise, I really don't care which color goes where. So I'm just dipping. Oh, I forgot another thing. It's good to moisten a little bit your sponge. So just a little bit of water, not dripping, just a little bit. It helps the paint spread. And I'm just spread and blend, not only spread. So I'm just dipping each time to in another color and just tapping it like this. Now you can tap it, you can drag it, you can do whatever you want. You can change the angle you are doing it to get all kinds of patterns. You don't like an area, go back and add some more. Just have fun with it. And you can use a larger piece, a larger area of your sponge, or just a small one. Again, up to you. Like I'm thinking going a larger, just so it won't take me forever to cover the page. Like so. I can also dip in two colors and have fun with it. Like so. And again, this is just printer paper, so I really don't care what's going on top of it. And again, if I don't like an area, I can always go and fix it, so no harm's done. I think I like it better that it's a lot more vibrant right now. I've used a larger area of the sponge, and also I've taken more paint on the sponge, so it's more opaque, and I've got more interesting patterns. Yeah, so now I'm going back here. So yeah, already one painty paper done. Now it can be done like this, and you can add any kind of markings on top, and I'm thinking about doing it, but right now I just want to make at least 3 pages, so I will have something to work with. So I think I'll go and do one more. I'll spread this. I think I need more of the yellow and maybe more of this. It looks more like a pumpkin shade. Yeah, so more yellow coming up. Okay. And maybe a hint of this time, the dark red. Yeah, in some areas. So it won't be one solid color. Play with whatever you have, whatever shades you have. As long as you don't do one solid color, you will get beautiful results. I can even do something like that if that's the pattern that I would like. So you can play however you want with your sponge. And if you don't like holding it like this, you can take a, what's it called? A clothespin, what you for laundry, for hanging out laundry outside. I don't know if anyone does it anymore, but we do. We have most of like 300 days a year sunshine, so yeah. Okay, so I've got another one, and now I want some green. So I can just take another side of SpongeBob, or I can take another piece of SpongeBob. And let's make another one now with a little bit more green. I want still to have the yellow, but I want more of the green, and I'm letting them mix and create in between. I also picked up a bit of another color, and I don't know if you see it, but it just helps more. So it's not a mistake, or it is a mistake, but a beautiful one, because now I've got accents of this color. So now I'm doing it on purpose and adding it to my page. I mostly use the yellow as a base, and then I pick up the other paints and the other colors and create in between shades, and it turns out more interesting. Yeah. I really like that I have this hints of the orange. Okay, so let's see. I think three is enough. I will use this for something else. I'll put it aside. And now I want to start with my background. So here is my background, and where is the gesso that we've made? Here it is. Okay, so I'm going with the gesso mostly because I have it and I want to use it before it's dry, and also because a lot of times it's more opaque than a regular acrylic paint. And I also got some blue here. So I want, and I'm going to take again a piece of SpongeBob. Poor little SpongeBob, what we've done to him. I'm starting by spreading the gesso. It also gives me a little bit of texture that I really like. So I'm just spreading it, And I've got a large amount of gesso here, but I don't care. First of all, I still need to cover the rest of this space, and also by having a large amount of it, it will stay wet and I can mix the blue into it. So win-win. Okay, got nice coverage, nice texture to the background, and I'm dropping a little bit of the blue. I'm keeping it mostly to the edges right now. And again, I'm moving also the sponge so it won't have one pattern, and it will mix nicely. With the white. Very simple. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going in like this. I hardly have blue, but still going until I reach the center. And I like it, leaving it as is. This is the background that I'm going to use. Now this needs to dry and the painty papers needs to dry, so I'll be back. Okay, so everything is dry. I want to add some details to the background. I want to add details to my painting papers. To the background, I just thought about adding a little bit of white. So what I'm planning is just to use this bubble wrap, and that's it. I'll just pick an area like this and a little bit of white. I can tap it like this with my finger, or I can smoosh it here and then dip it. Do whatever is more comfortable for you. So I'm just very lightly, again, just switching so it won't be the same all over, and with less and less I'm still coming in and adding a little bit of white. Okay, and it's quite random. Some of it is gonna get covered by the leaves, so it really doesn't matter. Just spread it around. So background, I think for me is done. I'm going to put it aside, and I want to add some details to these papers. Now you don't have to, but I want to. I'm going to use the stamps we made last time. I think it was last time, if not the one before. And you can do it with the stamps, and you can do any kind of details with markers, with all kinds of stuff that make marks, like a bubble wrap. So really up to you. I think I'll just use this, and let's see, maybe don't want to have too much, and maybe in between colors, so I'm spreading it. Put just a little bit too much, but that's okay. So squishing it here. I don't need anything to be perfect. I just want more details. Let's see. Let's hope I'm not ruining. Although even this, if I don't like it, I can always get the sponge again and go on top of it. So it really doesn't matter. Oh, I like it. Yeah, even with less paint, when I'm doing just one more, it's great. Already loving this paper. I'm putting this aside, and let's see. I'm going to clean it a little bit so I won't have mud. And I think I'll do a little bit of this grain on this paper. Maybe a little bit more of this color. This one is just a little bit. I think I put too much paint. Never mind. Okay. I like it. Next. I'm not even bothering to make a perfect print. Just spreading some paint, and that's it. And whatever goes, goes. Again, I'm doing it randomly. Really like it. Just maybe a little bit more here in the corner. Yeah. Okay, next. I think, let's see. Don't know if maybe this, but tone it down a little bit. We'll see. Whatever happens, happens. Maybe this one a little bit. And I even have some leftover green picking out. I can use as many colors as I want on the stamp. It doesn't even have to be all the way from the same color, and I can stamp each time with another color. I'm sorry, my voice is disappearing on me. I'm a little bit under the weather still, so you see, I am not concerned about anything turning perfect, just adding some pattern, some interest, and again, it could have stayed as it was. It's just up to you to decide what you want, and maybe later, if it won't be enough, each leaf I will add some details with a marker, like doodling or something like that. We'll see. So now making some leaves. I want to demonstrate just here on a white printer paper. Now all kinds of ways to go about it. First of all, if you feel comfortable doing it by hand, freehand, then do it freehand. It can be any kind of leaf. I like to start with some kind of spine of a leaf and then decide what shape do I want it, and it can be any kind of shape. You decide what kind of leaf you want, okay? And just remember that you have to fussy cut it later on, so you need to decide if it's something that you want small details like something like that, or if it's just too much and you don't want to bother. So it's up to you. I don't go for things like that. Now, if you don't feel like you can do this kind of leaves freehand, then the other ways to go about it is to take paper, fold it in half, and make all kinds of leaf shapes. Okay, something like that, and then you cut it and you have leaves that are symmetrical. Okay, another way to go about it is to go outside, pick some leaves and just trace around them. Another way to go about it is there are all over the internet free printables of leaves, especially in crafts for kids. So you just need to do a search for free printable autumn leaves, fall leaves, and lots of results for it. So that's that. Okay, so I've got the painty papers. What I like to do is to turn them over and then just start making leaves and then cut them randomly. That's how I like to do it. If you want to have something specific, then you make it on top and see where it goes. If you want your leaf to be here, or if you want your leaf to be here, so you can see what's going on the page. It's up to you. I will do it this time on top, and I'm going to use a black permanent marker. You can use a pencil and then black permanent marker. You can even decide that you don't want black, and you can use any kind of color that you want to use for your leaves. So, and of course it can be single leaves, or you can decide to create something. Again, up to you. If you're not sure what you want to do on your page, one tip for you about it, find something transparent or translucent, like a tracing paper, okay, or there are all kinds of other papers. Do a design that you like on top of something like that, and then trace it to your background. If you're not sure about your layout. Now, I don't have a complete layout. I just want to play with the leaves that I'm going to cut. So that's that. Okay, so I think I'll do some leaves like that. And I'm not trying to make them the same size or anything. I think it's more interesting when you have all sizes. And let's see. And lots of times I will make like this go wider towards the bottom, like so. Very easy to do. Let's do another one. Of course, I will have to cut it. So now let's get another one. And let's see, let's do I think I'll make this kind of leaf, and once again just making it wider towards the bottom. Very easy. And I'm just going to play with it on my background. There is no as I said, there is no layout right now for this. Let's do another one. And let's see, what kind of other leaf do I want? Maybe something like this, I think. And this time I'm not going on the inside with a line. And let's do more. These are not planned, not nothing. Just making them up as I go. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting this, and maybe I'll make some more and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've got some leaves to play with, and I've decided to, well, I started to arrange them on the background and decided to go kind of, at least with this, kind of with a swirly feel to it. And I think like so. Let's see. And then use this and make some kind of a branch, and these leaves are coming out of it. That's what I'm thinking. And so I'm going to grab just a glue gun, a glue stick, and just start gluing my leaves. Oopsie. I'm already liking the colors that I've got here. Of course, another thing, if you've got all kinds of dried leaves, and well, that's this, now is the season, then you can also use dried leaf and create a beautiful page. You can even paint on dried leaves, so all kinds of stuff can be done. Okay, so that's that, and now I need to make some stem for the other leaves. I want them to go on top of what I've got here. This, it's like these are part of the background. Let's see. something like that. And let's see. Okay, and let's see, do I want them like this or like this? I'm not sure. I think I'll go like this. Yeah, I could probably have done more leaves, but I wanted to keep it I don't know, simple, not too much. I'm intentionally overlapping a little bit here. It just, I feel it gives a more dimensional feel to the page. But again, up to you. You do your own thing, your own layout, what feels right for you. Oopsie. And a little bit of fixing. Yeah. I really like my simple page of fall leaves. And again, you can do a really different layout. You can go with other colors, whatever you like, and anything more elaborate. I'm just thinking if I want to add some details with some marker, like I feel like I want some red like I have here, then I want something, I don't know, like picking out like this, because why not? Just a hint, and of course I can go and do more Zentangle or doodling or whatever you want to call it. Really up to you. I can leave it as is. Why not? A little bit more red to the mix. Because why not? Yeah, love it. Leaving it be, I think this is great as is, and I hope you like it and that you will try your hand at it. Make beautiful painty papers, all kinds, not only for fall leaves. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.